Good afternoon, how you doing? So today I'm going to learn how to create a clock which was HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share as you go through the program so you can get more updates like this and tips. Have a nice time. Okay guys, welcome. How you doing today? So I'm very glad to have you guys today. So today I'm going to learn how to build a clock with our HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so let's dive in and let's get hit to the chase. Okay, so now I've opened my VS Code in any file. You can open it in any file. So now I'm going to create our three files: index.html, style.css, then our function.js. Okay, so these are the three files we're going to create. So let's go back to our index.html. So now I'm going to shift number one. I'm going to call a boilerplate. So I'm going to change this document here to what? Clock. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a very quick tutorial, but you're going to learn a lot from it. Okay, so now let's go. Now I'm going to right click and say open with live server. So live server helps us able to preview whatever work we are doing on our VS Code. So once it's open, I'm going to split the screen and then we'll start what our major work on coding. Okay, okay, so I'm getting a good update. Wow, that is it. So now let me split the screen now. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So the screen has been splitted already. So let me just adjust it so that we can able to have maximum view on our coding area. Okay, okay. So that is that beautiful. Okay, now first what we're going to do first, what we are going to what declare what our clock dial. Okay, div dot clock dial. Okay, clock dial. Okay, so this is going to be like our container that holds everything that we are doing. So we're going to declare what we're going to declare our what our points. We're going to declare our point. So let's declare our point. So div, okay, our clock point. Okay, so that is that. So once you declare these two things, okay, they're going to come under the points. Then we're going to come under the points. I will start declare our numbers, like our 1 2 3 4. So I'm going to do it like this: div dot hour dot hour one. So this will be our for 1 hour. Okay, so you can put it one here. So let's scroll it down. So you're going to come like this. You're going to put, let's count it: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, paste. Okay, so guys, we have gotten our what our figures now. Okay, so next we're going to write, you can put a brand name. I'll choose my own brand name. I'll put Goodyman. So I'm going to put Goodyman. So you can put your own brand name if you want. So you're going to create a class here, brand. Okay, you can put anything you want here. Okay, so don't worry, we're going to style all this and we'll see how all of them work together. So next we're going to do is what? Now let us go and style this stuff. Then we'll come back and put in our minute hand, second hand, and our hour hand. So now before we do what, don't forget to link your styling to your HTML. So you're going to put link, okay, dot slash beautiful. Then don't forget your what, your JavaScript. Okay, always put in these two things before you start your work. Scripts, okay, then src dot slash, then put your function. Perfect. So let's go to our styling now. So under our styling now, we're going to style this out and we'll see how it all play out. Okay, okay, so under our styling, we're going to declare our body. Under the body, we're going to say our body will change the font family of area. Okay, let's choose that one. Then now we're going to start targeting our works. Understand? All this, start targeting all this number that we use. So we're going to start our clock dial first. Our clock dial, we're going to change the width, which is what, 500 pixel. Okay, then our what, height, 500 pixel too. Let's just be like a circle. Don't worry, we'll see it very soon. Then we'll put it border. Okay, under the border we have 22 pixel dashed. Okay, you're going to put it dash, then you're going to put a color hash ffbd07. Okay, okay, clock die. Wow, do you see that now? This big stuff here. Okay, I'm going to adjust this a little bit so we can see it very well. Okay, I see our full clock now. Yeah, so let's continue. So once we've done that now, next we're going to do what is put our border radius. Border radius will be what 50%. Okay, wow, I seen that, guys. I seen that, guys. Okay, we're going to put our margin, which is what 0, then put it what on auto. So on first it's going to be 0 up and down, then it's going to be auto left and right. Okay, then you have the position, put it for relative. Okay, relative mean that every other thing that's going to come under it will blend, work along with it. Okay, so now after the clock die, we're going to go to our points. Now I told you that we're going to style these ones first, then we'll now go back and style our numbers. Okay, and style our handle and minute hand. So let's use the width 20 pixel. Okay, so the height 20 pixel. Okay, then the background color. Okay, let's use the background color. Background color, you can use any color if you like, but for all use 283149. Okay, so look, this it over there, this it over there. Yeah, so let's type the position now and the location. Okay, so the position is going to be what absolute. Okay, then we're going to put our top. Our top is going to be 240 pixel. 240 pixel, then our what 240 pixel, then our left is going to be what 240 pixel. Okay, guys, so now we have finally started it in the middle. Okay, so let's not, so now as once I've started it in the middle, let's not forget our border radius. Border radius will be what 50%. Okay, so you see it now, it has given us a beautiful circle there. So the numbers 1 to 12, let's arrange everything now. So it's going to be, okay, font size 30 pixel. Okay, if you are watching that, you see now the fonts are now bigger. Then we're going to put our font width, we're going to put it bold. Okay, then color, we're going to put our color 283419. Okay, good. Then we are going to put our position will be what, okay, let's position will be what absolute. Okay, so now once we've done that, now let's start positioning our numbers. Are we there? Now let's go. Now first thing we're going to do what position our number one. Our number one is what we are going to position now. So our number one will come in first. So dot our one we're going to put a top of what 40 pixel, then a top of 40 pixel, then a right of 130 pixel. So we are positioning them now. So our one is there. So what we're going to do now, like, guys, copy this our one like this, then copy and paste it down so you can get other hours. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so let's go back to number one. This is number one. Then to style number two, so we are going to what change the position now. So the top is going to be what 125 pixel, then the right is going to be what 45 pixel. Okay, 45 pixel. Are you seeing that, guys? Now then for the number three is going to be what 235 pixel. Then all these things have been calculated, so I'm taking my time to what make sure that I get the exact position for you guys. Okay, so now go to number four. Okay, on number four we are going to use what 345. Okay, then the right will be what 45. Okay, so then let's go to the next our five. Then under our 5, okay, we're going to put 430 pixel. Okay, okay, then we are going to put it what your right is what 130 pixel. Okay, are you getting me now? Are you guys flowing? Okay, the number 6 is going to be what? Now we're going to change number 6 now. Instead of us targeting the top, we target the what? The bottom. Okay, bottom and what? Bottom and left. Okay, okay, okay. So the bottom here now will be what? 10 pixel. Then the left will be what? 220 pixel, 240 pixel. Then for our 7, okay, now because we're going to be targeting our different, so let's just continue. So the top is going to be what? 430. Then the left from here is going to be 130. That is good, that is good. So then let's our 8 now. Under the hours 8, let us style it out. So style it out, we're going to what? 345, 345, 345. Okay, that is for the top. Then for the left, we're going to choose for the left. For the left, we're going to choose 45. So they're going to position it what? 45. Okay, then for number 9, don't worry, we're going to get this thing done in a GP. We're going to get this thing done 235, 235. Then we're going to get what? Our left will be, okay, our left will be 10. Yeah, that is for the number 9. Okay guys, so I see the way they are being positioned now. Yeah, then number 10 is what? Then ours number 10, you make it what? 125, which is for the top. Then for the left, we put it left. Number 10 is for the left, to put it what? 45. Okay, I seen that now. 45. Yeah, so let's go over to number 11. Number 11 now, we're going to place, don't worry guys, these are going to be very, very simple. I'm going to explain it step by step until you fully grab it. So number 11 now, we're going to make it what? 40 pixel, 40 pixel to the top. Then we're going to make it 130 pixel to the left. Okay, 130 pixel to the left. That is good. You see that? It's come over here. Then now number 12, which is the last number, we're going to make the top to be 10. Then we're going to make the left, now not going to be right, it's going to be left. We're going to make it left to be what? 235, 235, 235, 235. Okay, so guys, congratulations, congratulations, you have gone to this point. Now let's go back, let's continue our and keep the styling going. Now let's do the brand. Your brand can be your name, can be anything you want it. So the font size, so our font size will be 20 pixel. Then for the font width, we put it bold. Then we have for the color, you can put it any color you like. So the color, you can put it green. Okay, you can make it green. Yeah, so then move our top you can put it 90 pixel. Then our left, you can put it to, oh yeah. Okay, let's put the position what? Position absolute. Okay, so yeah, that is position absolute. So let's adjust this one again. 42.5%. Let's see that. Perfect, guys. So once we got to this level, let's keep the ball rolling. So let's go back now and add our minute hand, our seconds hand, our hour hand. Okay, so with that on our shoulders, we're going to come back and we'll finish this clock as soon as possible. So we're going to put our minute hand, so everything is directly going to be inside this clock die container. So put our minute hand, so our minute hand is going to be minute hand wrapper. Okay, so yeah, you can also put an no problem, let's just minute hand wrapper. Okay, so inside a minute hand wrapper, I'll put a div, I'll put a class, put a div, then a class of what? Minute hand. minute hand. Okay, yeah, so inside the minute hand we're going to style our hand and our arrow. So this is the hand. Okay, then let's style the what, the arrow, the arrow head. So every minute has a arrow head and has a arrow. So okay, okay, so now we have gotten our minute hand set. Okay, so what we're going to do now is this: we have to go now and also what, arrange both our hour hand and our second hand, so it's not give us challenge. So once we start styling, we start styling and we start going straight forward. Now from here, now here's our minute hand like this. So what you're going to do is what, highlight all this stuff and duplicate it. Okay, you duplicate it down 2 more times. Then what you're going to do, change this one to what, to hour hand. Okay, so this one gonna be what, our hand wrapper. Let's go to be what, our hand. Okay, then the same thing, this is going to be what, second, the second hand, the second hand. This one is going to be what, second hand. Okay, so now this is going to be what, the second hand. Okay, now mind you, second hand we don't need an arrow, so we are going to what, remove the arrow for the what, for the second hand. So guys, if you have got to this point, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like and share, and for what, follow up more on tips like this. So let's go on so we can finish this project ASAP. Now let's go over to our styling, our CSS, and let's complete what, our styling. So now we've finally done our clock and the handles and everything. Now let us style our minute hand, our hour hand, and our seconds hand. Now to achieve this is very simple. What we're going to do, just come down here. To achieve, just come down to this place and what, we're going to put our styling, minute hand styling. Okay, okay, so now let's go down dot. Now we're going to go and what, and collect our styling. Now don't forget minute hand wrapper. Okay, so I've gotten the wrapper. Now the width will be what, the width of our wrapper what, will be what, 400 pixel. Okay, the height of our wrapper, will be what, 400 pixel. Okay, then the background color, though we are going to change the color afterwards, don't worry, we are going to change the color afterwards. Then we are going to make use of it for later use, but I'm going to explain everything as we go on. So we're going to be RGBA 255 0 0.233. Okay, so this is just to give us a particular color. Can you see the color of our what, minute hand? Okay, so guys, so let's go on. Now I'm going to put what, position what, absolute. Okay, so it's position absolute. Then we're going to put our what, our top will be what, 50 pixel. Our top is what, 50 pixel. Then our left is what, 50 pixel. Okay guys, so I see the way it's arranging now. This is the way it's balancing on this our clock. Good, so let's continue. So we're going to put our border radius. Okay, we're going to put our border radius 50%. Okay, so that is that. It has given us circular sign. So let's go back to the next one. Let us style the minute hand. So the minute hand is our next styling that we're going to do. Okay, so under the minutes I'm going to put what, position relative. Okay, the relative mean that anything coming under it will have to obey it as what, as the parent. Now we're going to put our minute hand then we're going to target the hand itself. No, we had an arrow and the hand, so we're going to target the hand itself. So this hand, this time around, now we are going to style it out. Okay, we're going to put it background color. Background color will be what, you can use any color of your choice, but I prefer this color because it just help me easy out in the training. Okay, so now I've gotten the color. Then we're going to choose the what, the width and the height. So the width is what, 4 pixel. Then the height is what, 200 pixel. Okay, so you see, do you see it now? Our minute hand is showing here. Okay, so let us position it more. Then we're going to put the word position absolute. Okay, then we're going to put our left position. Let's position it to the left. So position it now from the left hand side. It will be 198 what pixel. Are you seeing that, guys? So we have positioned it now to the center. Wow, that is interesting. That is very interesting. So now we're going to target the arrow now. So we just copy this from here. We'll copy this from here. This one, copy, then we'll paste it. Then we'll target the what arrow. Okay, now we're styling the arrow now. So the arrow now we'll choose the what. Now let's go back and let's adjust something on our HTML. Under the HTML, you see our arrow section is empty. So just put a letter V there, capital letter V. Okay, on every arrow put capital letter V. Okay, so let's go back to styling, so we'll see how they work. Okay, so now looking at our font of the arrow, so we're going for the minute hand, we are going to put the font size. We're going to put the font size 30 pixel. Are you getting me? Yes. Then the what font width will be what, bold. Okay, then our what color, you can use the same color that we use for the handle. Yes, you can use the same color I use for the handle. Okay, fine. Then we are going to what, use transform. We're going to rotate it around. We're going to use transform, rotate. So under rotation, we're going to rotate 80 degrees, 180 degrees, 180 degrees. Look at it over here. So let's position it perfectly. So under that, after I've done that, now we're going to put it what, position absolute. Okay, so our position is absolute now. Then we're going to put what, our left 190 pixel. Okay, then our right, see that, look at it down here now, bro. Are you seeing it now? Wow, you guys are really trying. So we're going to put our top what, 7 pixel. So that's that. Now we have arranged this, we have arranged it minus 7 pixels. So I've arranged it now to be perfectly what, arranged well. Okay, so let's go back to the next hand. So what is next hand? The hour hand. So our next hour hand now will be wrapped up almost the same. So instead of us to type out all this stuff again, what we're going to do was just copy from your minutes hand wrapper. They are almost the same, but we're going to change the values. Copy it down. Okay, then duplicate it. So what we're going to do down here now, we're going to change this into hour. Okay, then we're going to change this into our hour hand. So this our hour hand now have its own settings. So how are we going to do that now? We are going to change this one. Instead of it to be 400, it will be what, 300. Okay, if you see by your right, you'll be seeing the adjustments going on. Then for the color not to be the same, we're going to change it out. We're going to make this, remove this one, we're going to change the color out. Okay, inside your RGB, we're going to make it like this, 2550, then we're going to make it 0.233. okay, so you can give us a different kind. So this is wrapper now for our hand. So we are going to position it absolute. I'm going to make it what, 100% pixel, 100 pixel, 100 pixel to the left too. Okay, so guys, this see now, this red signifies what, our hour hand placement. So we have placed it on our hour hand now. Then let's go over to change this one to what, hour. Okay, then the hour hand is relative, good. Then change this one to also our hour hand. Okay, now this our hour hand now, we're going to keep the color the same, but what we're going to change here, we'll change the position. We'll make it what, 150. Are you getting me? So now then every other thing the same. We're going to change our left to be what, 148 pixel. Are you getting me? No problem. I'm going to leave a link to description of this file in the description of the video, so you can go and make use of it the way you want. Thank you. Okay, then our minutes hand, Now we're going to change what to our hour hand. So this our hour hand now, everything will remain the same. Everything is going to remain the same, just that we are going to change the left position to what 140, 140, and we'll leave it -7. Yes, so our hour hand is done, our minute hand is done. So let's go back to do our seconds hand. Okay, this our second hand will be very simple one. It will not take us any time at all. So we'll still copy the same procedure from here. We'll copy it down. Okay, so once we've done that, once we've copied it down now, we'll go over and start changing it. This is our second hand. This is our second hand. Okay, so our second hand wrapper now, let's work on it. So every other thing remain the same. Just we're going to make this into what 250, 250 for the width, 350 for the width, sorry, 350 for the width. Then we're going to change the color, the RGB color. We're going to change it. Everything remain the same. Just we're going to change it to what 54, 108, 255, 0.068. Okay, so I want to give you the exact words. So you can see this a little bit bluish circle here. That is for our seconds hand. Okay, then we're going to leave everything the same. Just we're going to change the left and right position 75, 75. Okay, so it's going to be what 75, 75. Okay, 75, 75 pixel. Okay, so once your is nicely positioned now, so let's go back to the next one. We leave this one relative. Then because the second hand does not have an arrow, we're going to delete this out. Then looking at our second hand, we're going to change it to second. Okay, second. Okay guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Just keep on following up. The tutorial is not going to be hard at all. Very easy for you to understand. I took my time to explain it so that you guys are going to understand this step by step. Okay, so now let's go over to the next one. Now we have to position this very well. Now we change the color of the handle. We can make it red or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, beautiful. Now then we're going to leave it to 2 pixel. Okay, then we'll leave the height was 175, 175. Okay, now we're going to absolute, then we're going to leave our left position in we're going to make it 174. Okay, so guys, we have finally design our clock the way it should be. Now this is why I kept all these fancy colors for us to understand where our clock works and how it works. So I'm going to go over now to close the background colors of our clock, just to close the background colors of our work, so you can see how our clock really looks like. Wow, very nice. Now let's go back to the function JavaScript and make this clock work. Okay, let's make this clock work. Now the JavaScript is the most sweetest part of this tutorial, mean that it gives us the ability to understand how our clock works and how we can turn it into a functioning clock. So first we're going to do we're going to pick out our variables. Now using our left, we're going to pick out the second hand. We start us from 0. Okay, then we're going to pick out our minute hand. We start us from 0. Okay, now we're going to pick out our hour hand. We start us from 0. Okay, then we're going to put now, say let this picks out our new date, so let this be our new date. Okay, so this picks out our new date. Now we have picked out our minutes, second, and hour. All of them are going to start from 0, right? Now let's pick out these hands, second hand, minute hand, and the hour hand. So let's second hand equal to documents dot get element by id. So we're going to choose document dot get element by id. Now document dot get element by id, we're going to put second hand. Now we're going to go back to our html and create these ids. Okay, now let's call them out, then we'll go over and add them up in our html. Okay, so let's go back to the next one. You can copy the same thing down here. Okay, so we're going to change this one to what? Minute hand. Minute hand. Okay, document or get element by what? Minute hand. Okay, are you getting me? So please drop your comments in the comment section. I'd like to hear more from you. Then what? I'm going to change this one to our hour hand. Okay, our hour hand. Then this same thing our hour hand. So now let us create these IDs now in our HTML. So come out to our HTML. Now looking at what we have here, now we have already gotten this place in our HTML already, but now let's add this one, this ID to them. Okay, so add this ID to our wrappers. Okay, so for the minute hand we put an ID minute hand. Okay, so we have got a minute hand now. Then for the hour hand, we're going to put our ID hour hand. Okay, so now for our second hand we're going to put our ID second hand. Okay, so once we've done this now, let's go over to our JavaScript and make use of all these functions. Okay, now in our JavaScript we discover that now we have gotten our elements by the ID. Now let's start making this clock work. We're going to put our set interval. Set interval will be one of the tools we're going to make use of. They will put it a function. Now what is the function? Now this function will control the working of our clock. Okay, this function will control the working of our clock. So now we're going to start tracking our new date. So I'm going to put d is equals to what? New date, which is what we've got here already. Okay, then next we're going to talk about our second hand. Our second hand we're going to be what? Equal to what? Our new date dot get seconds. New date dot get seconds. Now we're going to bring them out step by step, and we're going to explain it very very perfectly well for you. Okay, then we're going to put our minute hand. Our minute is going to target now our today's date, because this d is targeting our today's date. So we need to get the time to be correct. So that's why we are doing it. We are using our today's date, equating our minutes and our seconds and our hours. So what? Get minutes. Okay, then our hour, the same thing, d dot get hours. Okay, so then let's pause here. Now knowing what we are trying to achieve, we have already targeted our second to our new seconds, our minutes to our new minutes, our hours to our new hours. Now let us make the hands. Let's bring out the hands now and let them rotate. Okay, let's bring out the hands, the seconds hand, the minutes hand, the hour hand. So let them rotate. So we're going to put our second hand, which is over here, is going to be what? We're going to affect the style. We're going to affect the style. We're going to transform it. I'm going to say rotate. So it's meant to rotate. So we're going to put it in quotes. Rotate in bracket. Now this bracket, now open bracket, inside put double quotes again. Now inside the double quote we're going to put what? Plus what? Second plus, they're going to make it a degree because they are all going to be rotating in degrees. Okay, so that is that. You see now our second hand is moving. Okay, no problem. We're going to see work on it. We're going to make it to be accurate. We just want to make them to rotate. Then our minute hand is we're going to style it. Okay, yeah. Okay guys, so see what we're going to do now. We're going to add what? Transform. Okay, now we're going to add transform to our minute hand. So this minute hand now is going to make it, we're going to rotate it. Okay, so this is our rotation. We're going to put it in brackets, enter inside, put double quotes. Okay, so under here now I'm going to put it plus minutes, plus minutes. Now we're going to make it a degree. No, it's going to be actually be a degree. Now if you watch now, our minute hand just moved. Okay, the longest hand, it just moved. Okay, so now then we want to check our hour hand. Let's see our hour hand now, how it goes. Our hour hand dot style. Okay, our hour hand dot style. Okay, we're going to transform it. So transforming it now, we're going to put what? Rotate. Okay, now under rotate we're going to add it what? Our hour. They're going to put what? Degree. Okay, so now both hands, both left and our hands, everything now is what? Is working, but this is not working accurately. Now let us make sure that our these hands are working what? Accurate. So we're going to put what? 1,000 times here. Put what? Quotes here. Okay, okay, now let us make sure that our hand and our second hand, they are all moving accurately fine. So because we have what? 60 seconds in a minute. Okay, so we're going to multiply this our second hand by 6. Okay, then let's go back to the minute hand. Now because we have 60 minutes in 1 hour, we are going to multiply this our minute hand by 6. Are you flowing? Are you with me? Yes. Okay, now for the hour hand now, it's going to be a little bit tricky, but we'll get over it. Now for the hour hand, because we have gotten it now, so we are going to multiply by what? 30 plus, we're going to do a little math on it. Math dot round, then we're going to put what? Minutes slash 12. Now what in this does is that because we have 24 hours in a day, it's going to calculate it very well and it's going to divide it by 12. By 12 it will give us what? The perfect calculation. Okay, so now this our clock is working perfectly fine. So guys, thank you all for tuning in today. I'm so happy now you have known how to what? Build a clock from start to finish. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'm your friend Goodness, giving updates on what? On JavaScript, how to be a good programmer. So just have this as one of your tricks on your leaves